Hi, everybody, and thanks for joining us on this Friday. All the time, we're getting asked, when are we going to have church again? And I think what people are asking, or really what they're expressing, is they miss very much gathering together with their brothers and sisters to glorify God and to be launched into what they do beyond the community of the church. The way they put it, though, prompted me to think of two things. They're asking, when are we going to have church? Well, in a sense, we never have church. Hopefully, God has the church. It's His possession. It's His to use as He sees fit. Also, being the church isn't just going to the church. It is being a community that supports and invigorates one another, but then is launched by itself to serve the whole community at large. Adele has a scripture that defines what the church is all about.
And reading from 1 Peter in chapter 2. But you are a chosen race, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's own people, in order that you might proclaim the mighty acts of Him who has called you out of darkness into His marvelous light. There
it is. The church is God's own possession. It isn't the possession of the people who meet there. And it has a purpose beyond itself, to serve the community at large, to show what God is like, what God cares about. So we're helping work for justice, because part of justice is equal opportunity, and part of equal opportunity is an equal chance to learn and to grow. And we're serving beyond ourselves to people that can't even come to church. This is a very lonely time for those who are elderly, and many of them are socially isolated. And so we're their lifeline into another community, a place that can show how much they're loved and supported in their hard situation.
And at the other end of the spectrum, you have families struggling to figure out how to balance the schoolwork and multiple children on devices and keeping the internet up and getting the homework all done. And that's where Rising Tide comes into play. And we can't be physically with the children here, but we are virtually with them. And we have over 90 signed up that we're linking them up with adults as well as with staff. To be able to make adult volunteers as well as with staff to be able to make that impact. So together, we're Rising Tide without a building. Together, we're part of God's church without a building. The building is here, and one day we will be back together. But in the meantime, there is still Rising Tide, and there still is the church.
Thanks so much, and God bless you.
Bye-bye.